G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of our Whistler Adventure and part 1 of our Gibb River Road adventure. So we are parked up at a 24-hour rest area on the intersection between the Great Northern Highway and the Victoria Highway. So basically in that direction is Halls Creek, and that direction is Wyndham and the Gibb River Road, and behind the van is Kununurra and Lake Argyle towards the NT. We spent the last couple of nights parked up at Lake Argyle, which was beautiful. We didn't do any filming there, so there won't be an episode on that one. I did a few little errands on the car and the caravan. Clem worked. We had a really nice meal out. Liam wanted to get us up on the dance floor, so that was a bit of fun. We enjoyed our stay there, but yeah, we're keen now. We've run all our errands in town in Kununurra. We've got food, we've got water, we've got fuel, we've got firewood, we've got a new tyre. I think that's pretty well. Oh, and we've got beer and wine and stuff. So yeah, we're pretty well ready to go now. We were going to punt to El Questro tonight, but Clem and I have just had enough of dealing with people today. It was chaos in Kununurra, back and forth through the shops and stuff like that. We were supposed to have a pump arrive, so I'll give you a quick update on that in a minute. So yeah, it was just a chaotic morning. We've just had enough and we don't want to go into El Questro and deal with that because it's busy in there. So our current plan is just to stay here in this rest area tonight. We'll roll into Emma Gorge first thing tomorrow morning and do Emma Gorge hike. Then we can roll into El Questro around lunchtime tomorrow. Then we'll do El Questro Gorge the following day. And then Zebedee Springs on the day that we drive out of El Questro and head to hopefully the Pentecost. So that's the only part we've planned so far. We haven't booked anything along the way. I don't think you can anyway. We don't really know where we're going to go or how long we're going to stay in each spots, but we've given ourselves about 10 days to do the Gibb. So we'll just see how we go. If we want to extend that, then we can. It just might mean a dip into Derby and then back out again. But otherwise, we're really excited. I'll give you a quick update of where we are at with the car and the van. So I had one tyre on my car that had some really bad wear. So I needed to get 2 lower ball joints and a rack end replaced in Geraldton for them to do a wheel alignment, and I did a diff drop kit since then as well, but that's beside the point. But yeah, I had bad wear and that tyre was then on the back, but it had a memory, so it was just getting bad. And I had 3 good tyres and one that just looked ordinary. So I got a new one today. It's just sitting on as a spare, but I'll put that back on and keep my spare as the spare because that's an older tyre. That's 5 years old already, so it's probably only got another year left, so I'd rather just keep that as a spare. So that one, when we get to El Questro, we'll go back down here. And then I got them to let me keep the tyre, so there's no rim up there, just so I've got a second spare tyre because it's still got lots of rubber on it. It was bad wear, and to hit the Gibb I wanted 4 good tyres. So yeah, got a second spare tyre for the car, second spare tyre for the van from the last time we did that. That's been living in Craft for a while, so we're covered. We've got 2 spares for each. Hopefully I don't have to try and put one on a rim myself. That would be a pain. I can do it. I've done it once before, but yeah, it's a right pain. So hopefully we can just roll into one of the stations that Ellenborough I think's got a tyre service, and I can just give them the tyre and say, can you put that on a rim for me? In regards to the caravan, so just as we got to just outside of Broome, pump 1 failed on us. Yes, pump 1 failed on us. Pump 2 was working okay, but if we forced pump 1 to go, then it actually backflew into pump 2 and affected that. But I've got a ball valve in, so I can close that off. But yeah, we can't get pump 1 to work. The motor works, but it won't recognise the negative pressure when you open a tap or something. So I think it's the pressure switch. We got 1 expressed, or 2 expressed from Exmouth Caravans because they had them in stock. And they were supposed to be in Kununurra yesterday, being Thursday, and they're still not here today as of Friday. So we've got 1 pump and 2 tanks of water. So I'm going to have to get creative to get the water out of tank 1 into tank 2 for us to have 2 tanks of usable water. But I've got an idea. We'll wait till that actually happens and I'll show you that. I'm going to get scientific and we'll figure that one out. Otherwise, the car and the caravan are as in good a shape as they can be to be ready for the Gibb. I've been underneath, patched up any little extra holes that we found for dust. I've checked over all the nuts and stuff, the ones that hold the water tanks, checked the plumbing, put a couple of extra pool noodles in. A lot of it's already done from when we did Cape York. Like, I don't need to get back under there again and do it, but when we're at El Questro, I'll get under and do another sanity check of everything. Yeah, I think that's as much of an update I need to give you. We'll see you probably at the Welcome to the Gibb River Road sign tomorrow. Alright guys, this is going to be a cracker of a series. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be. Let's just roll into it and see how we go. Alright, thanks guys. Let's get it.
Let's go, kiddo. Arriving at Emma Gorge car park and at the resort here.
We're not staying here.
We're not staying here. You can't camp here. It's just resort style only. They've got glamping and cabins and probably like a little apartments and things like that. We're just going to find the caravan parking. I've heard there's a good amount of caravan parking here. So just looking for the sign. Can you see horses, babe?
I can't see them.
And yeah, there is a bit of a water crossing on the way in. It's not too deep, but I guess if you've got a low vehicle, probably won't attempt it. We went past a motorhome. They're just going to park out there and walk in, probably only about 500 metres extra. Here we go, caravan parking. And we're on our way.
Our first official gorge on the Gibb River Road. I'm so excited. You've seen this one before, haven't you?
Yeah, long time ago. I've lost my words today. It's a 3.2k return.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted
about
to
45
say.
minutes to an hour if you want to go all the way to the falls, which I do.
Yeah.
But there's Turquoise Pool, I think they call it, just before the end as well, which is a good spot for swimming.
And,
Apparently it's very fresh at the moment, which
yes.
I expect.
And a grade 4 walk. Here we go.
Now we go to this way, kiddo.
Emma Gorge. That way. We thought that gravel path was a bit cushy. But you can live in hope, can't you, babe?
Okay, yeah. That's okay, I don't mind. Climbing over some rocks.
Oh, this isn't too bad. Oh. Such a pretty walk in.
It's a really pretty walk in. I don't. Why is it all like algae? Is that algae? Mossy? Greeny?
I'm not sure. Like, it doesn't look unhealthy.
I don't know. It looks really
Because
clear.
it's flowing
yeah,
and really clear.
Green and gross. What did you see?
What is that? A little waterfall.
How pretty it is. I see fish in there, kiddo. So far this hike has been stunning. Just the little streams and creeks that we got to walk through. The sun's just come out from behind the ridge, so we're starting to warm up a little bit. Oh, that's a butterfly, kiddo.
I can be just warm enough for a swim when we get there.
Hopefully. I should be warm enough for a swim.
Yeah, you definitely. Carrying that little monkey the whole way.
He's being a really good boy on my back though.
Yeah. What number are we up to, Liam?
Which number did we just see? 6. So which number are we looking for now? 4. No. 7. Yeah, we're going to look for the number 7.
Oh, this is a bit of a scramble.
What's that? A 7.
7. You found the 7. Ooh. Hoi. Oh, wow. What a beautiful hike.
Well, this is a really stunning hike.
Yeah.
Turning into one of my favourites so far. I love King's Canyon, but that was very rocky and dry and barren, just with incredible views, where this is a really pleasant hike. Black. A black rock. A water star.
So picturesque.
This is absolutely glorious. It feels like we're in Far North Queensland again.
Yeah.
Are those crystal cascades within boulders, sort of?
Yeah, absolutely.
But more rugged rocks rather than smooth rocks?
Yeah.
Where did we go? That was it the Daintree man you went hiking on years ago?
Mossman?
Mossman.
Mossman.
Yeah, remember hiking through stuff like this?
Yeah, this was similar, except, yeah, you're right, the rocks are smoother.
Supposed to go that way to Dad. Let's come over here and have a look.
Oh, there's an arrow here. Oh, can't help himself. This is why I'll hike. You just add on another K. Because Mark always wants to go down some half-beaten track to get a photo or just to have a look. He's like a cat. Oh, yeah, okay. Woohoo!
I wonder if this is Turquoise Pool.
Yeah, that makes sense. It is turquoise. I'm just going to come over there, kiddo, so I can get a photo of you two. Because that's glorious. Bloody gorgeous.
There you go, kiddo. We're almost at the waterfall.
We're almost there. So if you're not confident scrambling over rocks, I highly recommend stopping at the Turquoise Pool. Absolutely gorgeous, and it looks like a fantastic swimming hole. However, it's only taken us 10 minutes to get to the falls, which is just here, and it looks amazing. Here we go.
Wow.
Yeah. How glorious.
It just keeps getting better around here. I was impressed by Cathedral Gorge, and this is on par.
It's amazing. What do you got there?
This is the hot spring.
Oh.
The warm water comes through this side.
Yeah, I'm going to come in, but I also want to go for a big swim before I get my feet in the warm water. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you can see people are building the rocks to make a little star.
This is the place to be.
Yeah, it's nice in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little warm waterfall.
I see it, you know, a little waterfall there.
I seriously can't get over how beautiful this is. Apparently this is one of the best ones on the Gibb, and I can see why. This is just unreal. You guys are having fun over here, hey?
Yeah, Liam's found a little slide.
Ooh.
Nice and warm here.
I reckon it'll probably be warm right up in that top part. I'm going to climb up there and have a look. Yep. It's pretty warm. That's nice. That's my view. Hey, that was a good try, wasn't it, Liam?
Let's go get started on snacks, and Dad will come for snacks when he's ready, okay? Yeah. Oh, drips. I wonder if they're nice and warm drips.
It's raining?
Yeah, it's light rain, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, they're cold drips. Cold drips.
Oh, cold.
Yeah.
Alright, time to hike back out of there. How was your swim?
Oh, that was glorious. It's cold, but it feels so good when you get out. Definitely worth getting in for a swim.
I don't think it was that much colder than this pool at Lake Argyle though.
Yeah, it's probably on par.
And Liam's got himself a lollipop to keep him content for the hike back. But I think we're going to get you out when it gets a bit easier at the end, Liam, and you can walk for a little while, hey? That way you participated in the hike. But yeah, definitely worth it. This has become one of my favourite hikes. It's just that reward at the end. Oh, you spotted another square. Good job. And we had it to ourselves for a little while when we first got there and that first family left. But it's busy, and then now tour groups arrived. Heaps of other people arrived, so I'm glad we got here early when we did, even though it might have been a little bit colder. I don't think it really matters. No. Right, get you.
God, it's getting so busy. There's another tour group that's just rolled in to Turquoise Pool. beautiful now. The sun's hit it. It's just lit up, and it's gone that lovely turquoise aqua colour. And it's so clear in the water. You can see all the way to the bottom, even though it must be like meters deep.
We've had a changing of the guard.
An 8.
An 8. We got to find the 4 because we never found the 4 earlier, did we?
There's so much spit on my neck right now. Stop me.
Had to stretch your legs, hey kiddo?
Oh, this is weirdly light.
You got my back.
Hey?
Mum, you got my back.
Oh, you wanna carry me?
Idea.
No, you got mine.
I reckon that's pretty cool though.
What? Oh,
The spiral fern thing.
Liam,
Come on, kiddo.
I'm hungry.
Liam, this is why you're in the backpack, kiddo.
What have you got?
I'm not in my
He's got a nut in his t-shirt.
Ah, okay.
Liam, do you want me to carry you like a chair? So we got here at, what time did we arrive?
morning.
About 8 AM, and the car park was empty. Now it's chock as full. Check this out.
It's chaos. Hopefully we can get the van out.
Well, we reverse parked in, as you do when you're towing,
In the designated
in the designated caravan
spot.
parking, but obviously it's full because everyone's parking out here with their vans. And there's buses and trucks and four-wheel drive buses.
Truck buses.
Truck buses. Look at that.
Still going to be a park swing.
Yep. Almost double parked. Goodness. I mean, they could have gone there.
Yeah, I know.
Just hit the Questro Road. We actually pulled out of Emma Gorge Resort and had lunch at the turn-off in the van just because it's so busy. There's been trucks and caravans and cars passing us just as we stopped now on this road to let the tyres down. What do we put the tyres down to, babe?
30 and 27 in the front. So same as what we did Cape York. I figured that was just a good starting point. It served us well on Cape York, so let's just do it again. Why change something that worked? But we'll keep an eye on it. I think you want a bit more pressure in for some of the real rocky sections so that you protect your sidewalls. I think it's quite rocky around what's that crossing? Yeah, so we might pump them back up a little bit, just put a little bit more in there and just crawl over those rocks. I don't know, we'll play it by ear, but at the moment this pressure works for our setup. So.
Liam's just trying to have a little snooze in the back here. Oh, he's almost down. He's absolutely fried. He was up before 5 this morning and he didn't go back to sleep. And it's only 11:30. He almost fell asleep on the way to Emma Gorge. He did. So this road in is about 16 k's and there's a few water crossings, so we'll try and get some footage of those as well. Keen to see what our Questro station looks like though. We've heard so many things and I'm sure it's going to be busy as everywhere else. Good job there, Dad.
Thanks. Bye. Getting tea.
Yeah, keep going. We're not stuck. we're going to look at that. It's just, I mean, it's always done it, but never this bad. So when the car cools down this afternoon, Mark will pop the bonnet and have a little look. What do we think it is?
I don't know yet. Serpentine belt, maybe.
Serpentine belt. We're going to have a look.
Clem has just walked to the front desk to check us in. We couldn't book, can't go through to them, so we just opted for an unpowered. There was a nice long deep water crossing. So as you can see, the van is all dry except for underneath, so we've got enough clearance for that. Apparently that's the deepest one we'll come through now, so yeah, pretty happy with that. I've got to look at this belt. I'm going to try and tension it, but I do carry spare belts, so if they're cracked or whatever, I'll just swap them out. It doesn't look like a hard job, but I've not done it before either. But yeah, it's just a spin, and only under load, like when I'm accelerating. It won't do it on idle or anything like that. So I think it's the serpentine belt, because that will run the alternator and the aircon compressor. So yeah, I think serpentine belt. So I've got a mate, Joey, he's going to try and talk me through it this afternoon on FaceTime. He's done his a couple of times. So yeah, we'll give it a whirl. But for now, like, it's running, it all looks fine. It's just, yeah, taking off and slowing down, coming through the gears, it's firing up. It's just driving me nuts. It's taking my focus away from everything else I should be thinking about. So otherwise, I think we're going pretty well.
Hello. What a madhouse.
No, you've been there for like half an hour.
Yeah, there's 20 people in the queue in front of me, but there's 3 or 4 people on reception, and they're very efficient. Some electronic documents to sign when you get there, and you've got to log into the Wi-Fi before you get to the desk, which speeds up the process. But yes, all checked in for 2 nights. This cost us $130 with G'day Park discount, and that includes all of our passes for the gorges. So
including that we did today.
yes, and Liam is free, so that accommodation is just for Mark and I, so it is a bit pricey, but
Where are we going?
Well, this is all unallocated, unpowered, so anywhere here, but I think you and I are just going to go straight down the end because it's probably more likely to be free. Here we are in the unpowered section. Actually pretty good. We've got a grass site and we've come right down the far end, and there's actually heaps of room. There are sites, unpowered areas closer to the reception, but pretty happy with this, really level, and we've got heaps of room actually. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know, it would only be a small setup that could fit next to us, not a full-size van. It would be too hard, I think, so yeah. We're not getting any neighbours on that side, which should be nice.
Yeah, make for a good sunset tonight. It's super noisy because they're grading the Caravan Park Road. So we won't film too much, and when the grade is finished I'll take you around and show you a bit. But so far, such a beautiful place to stay. The reception area is amazing. They've got a bar, a steakhouse, there's a cafe there and a shop too. We're going to go for a walk and have a look in a little while. And I met some really lovely mums at reception, and they just camped a couple of vans down, and they've all been travelling together, and they are a travelling family too. So we'll go and say hello to them, and maybe Liam can have a little play. Yeah, make ourselves familiar.
And I've got a couple of things to do.
You okay today? Yeah. We're just back at the van after going for a lovely walk and just having a bit of downtime. What are you watching, Liam? What are you watching?
I'm watching this one.
Okay. Yeah, just having a little bit of quiet time. We're all a bit hot. It's been a warm day today, and we've probably pushed ourselves a little bit too hard after not getting enough sleep over the last week or so.
Look over the kitchen window.
Oh my gosh. There's a donkey outside.
There's a donkey on the edge.
Did you look at that? Hi, Jill. Hi, Jill. Mark, apparently she's not friendly. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, no patting. She bites. This is Jill. Okay? Hi, Jill. Liam, do you want to see a donkey?
Yeah.
Come here. It's outside the window. Yeah. Yeah, up you come.
I'm a donkey.
You can do it. Up we go. Where is she? Yeah. Mark's had this little rolled roast on for probably about an hour and a half now. We ran out of gas, haha, on the gas bottle that we use for the barbecue, which usually lives on the roof. So we just grabbed one of the gas bottles for the van and popped it down there to use for the rest of the cooking. I'm really keen to sink my teeth into that because I am hungry.
Yeah, definitely. So I do have the hose to go from the van's gas bayonet to the Ziggy. Legally, you're not supposed to use that, but it was easier for me to just grab one of those other gas bottles. It's because they don't have a flame out feature, the Ziggies. Same with Weber's, I think, so you're not technically supposed to use the gas bayonet anymore. It changed.
Yeah.
So yeah, gas bottle straight up to the regulator into the Ziggy. Yeah, this looks wicked.
It looks so good. I'm so excited.
Mm.
Come to mama.